Hello, good morning. My name is Dr. Colleen Murray. I'm the Chief Academic Officer here at Haddonfield, which means that I organize the learning that happens throughout all the grades in the district. So as you get older and go through different grades, I help organize that with the help of the teachers and the principals. And then I also learn about how other schools throughout New Jersey and throughout America and even throughout the world are doing things so that we can keep learning new things here at Haddonfield. I would like to read a book to you this morning, and I got this book from Mrs. Bella Gamba, who recommended it, and I fell in love with it. It is called The Most Magnificent Thing, and it's written and illustrated by Ashley Spires, and it's published by Kids Can Press. This is a regular girl and her best friend in the whole wide world. They do all kinds of things together. They race, they eat, they explore, they relax. She makes things, he unmakes things. One day, the girl has a wonderful idea. She is going to make the most magnificent thing. She shows just how it will look. She knows. She knows just how it will look. She knows just how it will work. All she has to do is make it, and she makes things all the time, easy peasy. First, she hires an assistant. Next, they gather their supplies, they set up somewhere out of the way and get to work. You see all her supplies? The girl tinkers and hammers and measures with her assistant while her assistant pounces and growls and chews. When she is finished, she steps back to admire her work. She walks around one side. Her assistant examines the other side. It doesn't look right. Her assistant picks it up and gives it a shake. It doesn't feel right either. They are shocked to discover that the thing isn't magnificent or good. It isn't even kind of sort of okay. It is all wrong. The girl tosses it aside and gives it another go. She smooths and wrenches and fiddles. Her assistant circles and tugs and wags. You see her assistant wagging? When she is finished, she stands up and takes a long look at it. Her assistant gives it a nudge with his paw. The thing is still wrong. She decides to try again. What do you think went wrong? What do you think she's feeling right now? If there's someone with you, tell them what you think she's feeling right now. And what do you think her assistant is feeling or thinking? The girl saws and glues and adjusts. She stands and examines and stares. She twists and tweaks and fastens. She fixes and straightens and studies. She tries all different ways to make it better. She makes it square. She makes it round. She gives it legs. She adds antenna. Do you see where the antenna is? She makes it fuzzy. She makes it long. She makes it short, rough, smooth, big, small. One even smells of a stinky cheese, but none of them are magnificent. Her hard work attracts a few admirers, but they don't understand. They can't see the magnificent thing she has in her mind. She gets mad. The angrier she gets, the faster she works. She smashes pieces into shapes. She jams parts together. She pummels the little bits in. Her hands feel too big to work, and her brain is too full of all the not right things. If only the thing would just work. Crunch. The pain starts in her finger. It rushes up her brain and she explodes. It's not her finest moment. I'm no good at this. I quit. Her assistant suggests a walk. It's not much help at first, but before long she starts to feel different. Bit by bit, the mad gets pushed out of her head. As they stroll along, she comes across the first wrong thing she made. The bad feelings are about to start all over again. Then she notices something surprising. There are some parts of the wrong things that are really quite right. The bolts on one, the shape of another, the wheel to seat ratio of the next. There are all sorts of parts that she likes. By the time she reaches to the end of the trail, she finally knows how to make this thing magnificent. She gets to work. She works carefully and slowly, tinkering, hammering, twisting, fiddling, gluing, painting. Her assistant makes sure there are no distractions. This is the perfect thing to ward off bears. This will stop that leak. This one's all wet. The afternoon fades into evening. Finally, she finishes. She alerts her assistant. The pair take a good long look. It leans a little to the left, and it's a little bit heavier than expected. The color could use a bit of work too, but it's just what she wanted. They climb aboard and take it for a spin. They are not disappointed. It really is the most magnificent thing. How did you like that? Did you notice how the day got away from her? She was busy working and thinking and trying to make it better, make it magnificent, and she lost track of time. I love that feeling. So, you have homework. What I would like you to do is ask someone that you're with or do it yourself and put up maybe if you have 3 Post-its lying around the house or if you have a piece of paper, just write in one section, like it has here, goal, and then another section, write barrier, and then another section, write strategy. So set a goal, decide on something that you want to do, and then maybe try it. And if it doesn't go right, jot down what the barrier was. And then maybe with the help of somebody in your house or by yourself, try to come up with a strategy for how you could do it differently so that you can still reach your goal. That's all I have for today, and thank you for listening.